I reviewed a Jeff Gordon car, so I think it's only appropriate to go ahead and review this guy right after a Jeff Gordon review. Today it's going to be on Clint Bowyer's 2012 Alabama National Champions Crimson Tide Aaron's Toyota Camry for Michael Waltrip Racing. This is a really cool diecast I picked up for $10 because, it's a college car. It's going to be up there in prices because, that college licensing is something else. I tell you what, man, no one of these damn colleges are so expensive. Good Lord. But all jokes aside, guys, beautiful diecast. That's the last one they had in stock at 07 Race Collectibles. Check the link in the description down below because really great diecast dealer to shop at, along with Bench Racing and a few others. But what a beautiful painting this, guys. And another cool thing to say right here is that we got ourselves an energy drink sponsor. Look at that, on a 164. And we got some other cool features to tag along. And more importantly, this box, man, the custom boxes, woo, that was one cool thing that they brought with this car in 2012. We rarely see that now, guys. Nothing can beat the 2009 boxes, but I will give them some credit. Maybe that's why this thing was $10, because look at this box, man. It does have some wear to it, but whoo, my God, it definitely is eye-catching. But enough of the box now. As much as I love to show you guys a box, we're here to review the diecast. So let's go and unbox the bad boy, and let's take a closer look at the Clint Bowyer Alabama National Champions car from 2012. Alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of its box, and my goodness, this is a very beautiful diecast, as I'm going to show you guys right here what I'm talking about, because it's a Michael Waltrip Racing car. So one cool thing about I like about the Michael Waltrip Racing cars is these chrome wheels, guys. You know how the Penske cars have colored rims, but with the Michael Waltrip Racing cars, they have silver. And that's just very eye-catching. Plus, if you also notice, there's a Toyota logo on where this rear window is, which I thought that was a nice little idea that they put on. I think they put that also in the first year of the Gen 6 cars. I don't know why they stopped doing that. I think that would look pretty nice, guys. It would have been a nice little feature that we saw, but only Toyota did that from what I've noticed. Another cool thing is that this thing has 5-hour energy logos. Look at that. Not once, but twice. Goodness gracious, man. I couldn't believe probably one of the main reasons why I got this car, because we rarely see this sponsor on 164 diecast. And just like them leaving diecast, they also left my boy Mark Truex Jr. hanging up in the dust. And they basically killed Furniture World Racing. So yeah, I still have kind of a grudge with 5-hour energy. Don't worry though, if you guys want another good energy drink to try out, I suggest checking out Rowdy Energy, guys. That is definitely a great energy drink. As you guys know, that's the official supplier for Kyle Busch. Feel free to click on the link below, as I'm gonna go ahead and stop with the self promotion shit, because we got ourselves a freaking review to talk about. And what a review I will say that this car is, guys. The Aaron's Dream Machine, you gotta love this thing with a nice little twist on it. So it's basically the Aaron's Dream Machine car that Michael Waltrip is known for racing, but heck, his driver, Clint Bowyer, decided to drive this for the Aaron's 499 race, if I'm not mistaken. So this was ran at Talladega. But you got this nice matte finish to it, like a matte chalkboard. It looks really nice, very clean, simple paint scheme, but you got, the white and the maroon for, for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Goodness gracious, man. We've seen this. This ain't the first time we've seen Alabama sponsor a NASCAR. I think Ricky Rudd used to sponsor them, in the early 2000s, and I want to say Brian Vickers did again in 2014, I believe. So this ain't the first time we've had, especially the Crimson Tide, guys. Whenever it comes to an NCAA National Football Championship, you just know for a feeling that these guys, Alabama, I guess you could say they are I don't know. Some people, I only know a little bit about college, but I know that Alabama is considered, I don't know, the GOAT team, all right? I hate to say GOAT, but you know what I mean. They always find a way to make it into the championships. They always do, and they end up finding a way. They know their shit, and we've seen a lot of good prospects coming out at Alabama onto NFL. Which, by the way, what a good time to go and showcase a college diecast just in time for the NFL draft. I really don't talk that much about NFL in my channel because it's NASCAR based, but yeah, I've been following the sport for quite a while now, and I'm starting to get into college basketball. Not college basketball. Holy crap. I forgot, it's March Madness, so every time I think of college, I think of basketball. But I can't really say too much about that because, yeah, my home team, SU, just lost to Houston. Speaking of losing, goodness gracious, what happened to that Clint Bowyer's name right there? Jeff Gordon, did you have something to do with this? What happened to Clint Bowyer's name right there? Holy crap! But, 2012, we all know what that year was. Fox has analyzed it down to the thickest of the roof. Especially during the Phoenix race, guys, that we've had this year. Yeah, Jeff Gordon and Clint Bowyer, what a great dynamic duo we've had. So it was only a matter of time. I just thought it was kind of funny that I uploaded a Jeff Gordon car, and now today I'm reviewing a Clint Bowyer car. So I mean, I don't know. You got to mix in with that humor a little bit. But back to what I was saying about the NFL draft, guys. Yeah, I mean, I've been following the sport for quite a while now, guys, and I'm looking forward to what we're going to have for this year's draft. But if you guys want me to talk more about the NFL, feel free to comment below, guys, because, I mean, I will say some stuff on my social media, but I know this channel is NASCAR-based, so I want to stay into my ties with that. Well, NASCAR and motorsports related, so. But, yeah, feel free to comment your thoughts below about Alabama, and more importantly, what do you guys expect to see for this year's NFL draft? Is anything going to be kind of crazy? I mean, the free agency season has already been crazy, but my goodness. But now, speaking of another college-based diecast, let's look at a card that actually might turn some heads for you guys, because I actually have this car, and I will be warned that this thing has been played with. So, I mean, yeah, I did play with my diecast back then. We're talking about 2011 here, but here's the comparison for you guys. This is the 2011 Auburn University car driven by Michael Waltrip, which you already tell, this thing has a lot of age to it. I played with this thing, which I regret now, but I literally forgot I had this car, and I was like, oh, this would be a great side-by-side comparison, guys. But yeah, I mean, I kind of prefer the 2012 mold. It just looks a lot more better. I mean, the logos look kind of weird and spaced out. That's something I didn't mind with the 2011 diecast, but it just looks more cleaner and sharper looking on the 2012 version. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, this diecast review will probably go out to all the people out there who are fans of Auburn University and the Crimson Tide. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, you don't get a war star and be like, oh, which team is better? I mean, they're both national champions after all. But I find it pretty cool that they were able to bring back another college to sponsor this car at the Talladega race for the Aaron's 499, which is pretty cool. I really wish we do see more college-based teams in NASCAR, guys. I mean, we had some with Jeff Gordon with, like the Penn State and Texas A&M cars. But I don't know, man. I mean, I would love to see NFL teams collaborate with some NASCAR, with that, having some of the. I mean, could you imagine a Buffalo? Me being a Bills fan, oh Lord, could you imagine that being having that on a car? I mean, holy moly, man! All right. I don't want to get too crazy like fucking Bills Mafia, but this is a great diecast, guys. I really do like this one a lot. And it's actually kind of rare because, Michael Racing is dead, and yeah, Clint Bowyer has retired as well. So, yeah, I mean, this thing definitely has some value to it, and I was lucky I was able to pick it up at Race Collectibles, guys. But if you guys want to go ahead and check out more of these diecast reviews, guys, just like Roll Tide, go ahead and click that subscribe button today, like this video, share it, do whatever you gotta do, because, I mean, heck, goodness gracious, man. Who doesn't love the Aaron's Dream Machine car? I mean, beautiful diecast, great looking car. I love the little details on this thing. Really does stand out very nice. But post your comments thoughts below, guys. This has been OBB, the diecast news guy. Thank you guys for watching this diecast review of the Clint Bowyer 2012 Aaron's Alabama National Champions Roll Tide Toyota Camry for Michael Waltrip Racing. What a weird voice crack. Holy crap, I think that dog just scared the shit out of me. That nice little lucky dog right there. But this has been OBB. Catch you guys next time on another diecast review, and hopefully in God I don't ever have a voice crack like that ever again.